Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the Black Fly vlog, or vlog, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so I put a picture up of me with this on Instagram, Facebook, and somebody asked the question, please explain. So obviously somebody new, hasn't been around since last year. Last year I think I did a Black Fly vlog. Just to fill you in on what's happened the last couple days. Whoa, I think I had one in the back of my hand. So Friday, Carol and I went up to the cottage and we made a video on that. Saturday, it rained. It was kind of a crappy day all day. And then we came over to Carol's parents' cottage. This is Carol's parents' cottage. And Sunday was exactly the same day as this. Very nice, very calm. Carol's cousin came up. Her name's Lori, and he works at the IMAX Theatre at the Ontario Centre. Ontario Place. And anyway, so Carol's father asked him to help him find an engine for his rowboat, and so they put that on there. And while they were playing around with that, I got the drone out and flew around them, and that was a lot of fun, just practicing following a boat. And we had a lot of fun with that. But back to the black flies thing. We went for a walk yesterday, and the black flies really love the heat and the sun, so and the bushes. So it's pretty much anywhere and everywhere right now. But if you go for a walk and you kind of get a sweat going, they will start to buzz you because I guess they sense the carbon dioxide coming off your skin. And they zero in on you, and I actually had to turn around and come back because I thought just my hoodie would be fine, but they were getting in my hoodie and on my face, and they again like to take little chunks of flesh out of you. So I put this on, took a picture, put it up on Instagram, and you guys asked the question, so there you go. I'm trying to hopefully let one land on my skin. They always like to land on the hand with the camera for some reason. They take a little piece out of you, and when they do that, it pinches a little bit, stings a little bit, and it's not pleasant, and they will drive you nuts. They will drive a 1-ton moose out of the bushes. They are very smart critters. They will land and then try to find a way in, and they usually find the little hole right here and make the way in. So I've had about 2 or 3 penetrate the force field in which I've acquired from Carol's dad. This camera, I don't know what's going on with it. It keeps shutting off. Right, this is about the 10th clip I had to make. I don't know what's up with this camera. But here's the little motor. I think it's a 12-foot boat, and obviously the plug in the back isn't working very well. So I'm going to put the motor up and see if we can drain that, because that's just going to keep filling up. That's a pain. But it's a nice little, it's from the 70s. I think it's 1979, this motor. And I'm not sure if this camera shuts off at the 1 minute mark. I've been trying to figure out what's going on. We're at the 1 minute and 6 second mark. It's usually when you screw around with the cards. You take a card out, you put a new card in. I discovered that in my bag I had a 64 gig card, and this camera only had a 16 or 32 gig card in it. So I'm like, well, why not put the 64 gig card in this camera. That only makes sense. But yeah, they have a nice beachfront. They used to own the cottage over there. You can kind of, there's a white top over there, but that's not their cottage. It's kind of hidden behind the trees. And we used to go from that cottage to go to parties and stuff that were just around the corner. There were a lot of friends on this cottage, and they all had parties at different times of the weekend and year. So every time I remember passing here, before Carol and I got married, she would tell me, she's like, oh, one day I'm going to own this property. And that wasn't there. It was just the bunkie. And see, I wouldn't be able to make this video if I wasn't wearing this mask. I'd just be like losing it. So this, we call this the bunkie. So that building was there. We had to completely renovate it and tear all the sides off, tear all the inside out, tear all the insulation out, re-insulate it, move some of the walls where we wanted them. And so that was the first step. And then from there, they built this. Then they sold, I think they sold that cottage first, then bought this, renovated that, so at least they had somewhere to stay. And then while they built that, they sold their house in Scarborough. Or sorry, not Scarborough, Markham. And yeah, it's a beautiful piece of property. I think it's 600 feet of, what do they call it? Lakeside frontage. So they own from like a kind of a swampy area to a rocky area, around to the beachy area, to this kind of marsh, not marsh, but overgrown stuff. And then it's just all beautiful rock. And if you have been around a long time on my vlog channel, you would have seen me catch a quite a large smallmouth bass right off this rock. There's a patch of weeds that likes to grow here, and of course the bass come in for a good feeding. Anyway, so if it was windier out, then you won't have to, the black flies don't like when it's really windy. So if it was a nice steady breeze out, you could take this off and enjoy the weather, but then it's breezy, so that's new. That wasn't there before. All right, so I thought I'd explain the whole black fly situation. They pretty much last this bad for about a month, maybe 3 weeks to a month, and then the mosquitoes become the next annoying thing. But mosquitoes only come out at nighttime. So, or if you're going through the bushes, the mosquitoes are there. They don't like the hot sun. So in June, in the daytime, we'll have some black fly issues. And then at nighttime, we'll start to have the mosquito issues. And, but look where we are. It's beautiful. Just got to deal with the bugs, put a little bug spray on. Don't complain about it. And away you go. Have fun. So, yeah, been coming to the cottage since I was born. They actually built my Nana's cottage, which was beside my mom's cottage on the other lake. And they built that the year I was born. So I was in like a bassinet while they were hammering and stuff on the other cottage at the lake. So I've been coming here for 52 years to Muskoka. So that's why I love it so much. And that's why I talk about it a lot. And that's why I like to give shout outs to Muskoka Bearwear, because they make amazing clothing. This is my favorite hoodie, favorite color. And yeah, peace out to Muskoka Bearwear.